All right. Hello, hello. Pamela Francesca here. I'm back, aka this blonde brunette. So happy to finally have the time to share some words with you guys and some thoughts. And I've missed it. I've missed making videos for you all, and I just want to take a second to say, as some of you might know, it's been a crazy couple of months. But everything is going great, or better, as she'll say. And I'm so grateful, and so thankful for all of you. I've received some inspiring, uplifting, and loving messages that, emails, via emails from some of you, via texts from friends, and comments from strangers, people I haven't even talked to in a while as well. And the feedback on the site has been amazing. And basically, it's basically you guys that inspire me to want to do this. It takes time, and I'm trying to find a good balance to do this and still, run a business and have my personal life and focus on my path as well, because I'm still on my path of growth and learning. But I love being able to share it with all of you. And hopefully in my journey and my experiences and things that I research and find and hear about and feel, hopefully I can help you in your path with just that, and with giving you some tools to be the best love warriors you can be the best versions of yourself, and awaken that love within, which we will be talking about. But today, on today's episode, post, video, whatever you want to call it, I want to talk about a word that I heard a lot at the Marfan Foundation convention that my boyfriend and I went to for the first time this year, and we definitely plan to go again. I personally, speaking for myself, although I know he feels the same, it was a life-changing, eye-opening experience. It was amazing, and I know I should have a better adjective for it, but that's just what it was. The people we met, the embodiment of love and family and strength that was just displayed throughout that entire weekend was life-changing. And I'm so grateful I got to be a part of it, and I really want to be more of a part of it going forward. But during that whole weekend, I heard a lot, especially in Karen's speech. Hi, Karen. I heard a lot about the word mindfulness. And of course I've heard this word before, and my mother always spoke about awareness and all these different things, but it never really sunk in as much as it did that weekend. And I wanted to share it right away with all of you, but obviously I didn't have a chance to until now. And so here I am to talk about mindfulness. Basically, one of my favorite things that I learned from my favorite mentor I always talk about, favorite author, Don Miguel Ruiz, is he uses these terms about the mind that I personally agreed with, which is how our mind, in a sense, is our biggest enemy. It could be the parasite, or it can be our biggest supporter, cheerleader, whatever you want to call it. Why is that? Well, we are the directors of our own movie. We are the bosses of our own company that is our being. So we are the only ones responsible for our actions, not our parents, not our teachers, not our bosses, not our partners, definitely not the people on the internet, ironically as I'm saying this, because this is on the internet. No one but you is responsible for your actions. That being said, living a life of mindfulness is consciously making decisions that are intuitively right or wrong. When I say intuitively, I mean not because you were taught or told that A is wrong and B is right. It has to come from your intuition. I can tell you A, B, C, D, E, F, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Your parents can tell you A, B, C, D, F. Your teachers can tell you A, B, C, D, F. The media, which is a whole nother episode, can tell you a bunch of crap. One year they're telling you, drink a bunch of wine, it's good for you. The next year they're saying, oh my God, no, don't do it. You're going to be an alcoholic. Or, eat processed foods, eat reduced fat because it's good for you. And then 10 years later, they're telling you, oh my God, don't do it because it's going to cause diabetes. So, no. Intuitive yes or no's, negative and positive, good or bad, is what we are all born with as a soul, as a collective conscious unity of a living being. You know that little feeling you have inside when you're about to make the right or wrong choice. You just know it. And sometimes you don't want to listen. I still do that sometimes. Sometimes I know that I shouldn't be eating this, but I really want to, so I'll do it. But I know the consequences, and I know I'm making the decision, and so I try not to do the bad decision, and I try to do the best version of the bad decision. Example, pizza. I love pizza, but I can't always get a plant-based vegan pizza or an organic pizza, or I don't have time to make it myself. So I try, but I still try to find the best version of whatever delivery processed pizza I can get, whether it's the fresh good pizzas or whatnot. That's such a small way of showing you, but that's a mindful decision. It's the difference between going and getting the 2-liter bottle of Coca-Cola versus drinking some organic apple juice as my sugar rush. Choices, you guys. It's the mindfulness of mindfully knowing that I shouldn't be adding to the pollution of this planet by throwing the stuff on the floor, all the trash, and not picking it up. It's the difference between mindfully deciding to recycle and not recycle. Mindfully deciding when I'm at school to stand up for the person being bullied, or not be part of the problem and be part of the solution. I'm mindfully making a decision to step in or tell someone or not be the bully. Mindfulness decisions. You know deep down inside, you can feel it, we all have it when you're doing something right or wrong. And that's what I want to focus on today. For example, I personally love Wild Fox. Shout out to Wild Fox tour, but I got this the other day. They sent me words to live by, you guys. I don't know if you can see it, but eat well, work hard, love truly, and travel often, which I plan to do. This is all a sense of mindfulness. I wish I could just sit here and talk for hours. The Libra in me really wants to do that. I'm trying to make it so that I can just get to the point in each one of these videos for you guys, but I really do have a lot to say, and it all kind of overlaps. Like, almost everything I ever want to tell you really goes back to love and the importance of self-love and the empowerment of self-love and awakening that love within, which we all have. Every one of you guys have that. But some of us don't get to, don't open it, don't get to do that early on, or maybe never, sometimes even never. But you have a choice to do that, and you can. And I think the desire to is the right step. When you have that self-love inside, then you can see the world differently. You can act differently. Your lifestyle becomes that of love. So your lifestyle is an embodiment of kindness and compassion, especially to yourself, because it starts within you, and then to others. and everything around you. And within that, you're living your life with mindfulness, because now you're aware. You're aware of your intuitive self and your decisions. You're aware of what your day-to-day embodies, and you're focusing and surrounding all your decisions based out of love for yourself, love for others. So you're mindfully trying to fight against that parasite that's a daily argument with the I'm constantly fighting with my parasite of negativity and intuitive wrong decisions, because you want the best for yourself and the best for others, because you want to live in love. So my suggestion and my little task for all of you as I'm in my PJs, that's how badly I wanted to do this video for you guys, that I just rushed out to just get done, is to live your day-to-day with mindfulness. You don't have to strive to be perfect. I'm not perfect. No one's perfect. There is no such definition for perfection. Physically, perfection and beauty changes every generation. What used to be considered gorgeous in the 1930s would probably be considered obese by today's standards. What once was considered normal would be considered not normal today. So I don't go by society's standards of perfection. That doesn't even make sense. I'm talking about not striving for perfection. I'm talking about striving for love. Because once again, we go all the way back to how everything is based on love. It's about striving for love, for that mindfulness, that peace of mind, that inner happiness that exudes out to your lifestyle, to your actions, to others. Because every little thing we do, we think it doesn't make a ripple effect, but it does. Not just to ourselves, but to the entire world as a collective conscience. It all goes up. It's like a domino effect. It all goes around. We are all united, whether we want to be or not. So unfortunately, yes, there will be negative people. Yes, there will be people that aren't living in a sense of mindfulness. They're living in a sense of greed, in a sense of fear, in a sense of envy, in a sense of etc., 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 etc. Oh well, who cares? That's their journey. But now let's add greatness to the pot. Let's add good energy to the pot. Let's add love to the pot. That is the human race. That is us. By you, yourself, being that little grain of sand that makes a difference on the beach. You making that difference by you living in a sense of love, in a sense of mindfulness, being aware of your actions, being aware of your verbiage, being aware of your day-to-day as much as you can. And I know you can, because I believe in you. I believe in every single one of you. Even those that don't really want to change yet, I still believe that one day you will. That you will want to open up the love within and awaken your soul and be the best version of yourself. I truly do. I'm not giving up on us as a society, as living beings, as humans. I don't want to give up on that, because I am part of it. My family is part of it. My loved ones are part of it. My friends are part of it. The strangers I meet and hope to meet are part of it. Everything. So try that. I dare you. Try to live your day-to-day with mindfulness. Be aware of what you are saying. Be aware of what you are doing, what you are putting in your body. And try to make the best decisions for yourself and for others. And then, nothing happens overnight. Change isn't overnight. I'm not saying that you're going to wake up and life's going to be great, but you'll start feeling better. I believe it. It worked for me. It really did. And I'm still working on my path and my journey. But I'm a lot different today because I woke up and decided and took a stand and said, I want to live my life with awareness. I want to make better decisions for myself with mindfulness. I want to love myself more and therefore love others more. And when I made that decision a couple years ago, it really did change my life. And I'm not my past anymore. I am my present. I'm not even my future. Nobody is. I am this love warrior today, and I will push on and continue to strive for that, because it makes me happy, and I hope it'll make you happy too. I send nothing but love and good energy towards all of you, and I'm grateful for each and every one of you, and I'm excited for your journey, and thank you for being a part of mine. I'm gonna go change out of these PJs, my little love warrior, so I can do more videos for you guys. But once again, thankful for everything and for all of you. And thank you for listening to today's episode of Mindfulness.